What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASP15, and today we've got ourselves another North Carolina Tar Heels Dynasty game to play today. We're going to be taking on an FCS school called FCS East. We are going to imagine they are the North Dakota State Bison for YouTube purposes. So we're going to go ahead and jump into recruiting and then jump into the game. Last week, we lost out on the 6'6", 5-star quarterback, Stephen Self. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the game. And as always, let's go Heels.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, and basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Astronauts, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Astronauts will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tar Heels offense will start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him.
Running toward the tape. At the 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina. Lining up to add another.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Astronauts offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And the fullbacks are just big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. Sticks it in his belly, fighting off the defender. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Astronauts get enough to move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Astronauts will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hamilton. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll go to the ground. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. They're trying to get to him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Little touch pass to the receiver. Across the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UNC! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle when he's brought down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They cough it up near their own goal line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Ship into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. On the option. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Astronauts send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Buys a little extra time. He fires it out to the right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Temple rolled to victory in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for a block, it's Hamilton. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really... He lets one fly deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Now on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And they got him for the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On second down, looking again to throw. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run.
You know, recently, it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that third down.
He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A strike downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air, it's Harrell. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UNC!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in...
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football.
And that'll do it for today's game. Your North Carolina Tar Heels win 59-0. Improved to 5-1 on the year.
Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Connor Harrell, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for 160 yards. Christian Hamilton, 13 for 170 and a touchdown. Connor Harrell, 15 yards and a touchdown. Alex Taylor, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ship, 91 yards and a touchdown. Green, 34 yards and a touchdown. And Cantrell, 8 yards for a touchdown. Defensively, Atkinson had a fumble recovery touchdown, as well as a forced fumble. And Ashton Woods had an interception. Taking a look at last week's scores. Temple destroys California, who was ranked 9th in the nation prior to this game. Florida destroys Alabama. Miami squeaks by Clemson. Ole Miss gets by Tennessee. And Oregon destroyed Michigan State. Looking at this week's key games, Clemson and Cal, Georgia, Texas A&M, Michigan at Oregon, and that's it for this week. Looking at the top 25, your North Carolina Tar Heels are at 11. Conference standings, your Tar Heels are sitting at 5th. And we're going to take one last look at recruiting for this week. And that'll do it for today's episode. Next week, we'll be taking on Syracuse at home. So that'll do it. And as always, let's go Heels.